Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Flying Shark on the ZX Spectrum, released by Firebird in 1987, but developed by Craft Gold were completely the opposite of Craft Gold, and based on the arcade machine of the same name, released by Toaplan in Japan and Taito in North America. I played this very recently on the Amstrad, which is a port of this instead of doing a Mode Zero version of the game, and I was suitably impressed. So I thought I'd have a return to this to see how it compared, because that version I quite liked, because even though it wasn't Mode Zero, it did add basic colours that made, you know, kind of working out where the enemy projectiles were a lot easier than it is in this, because it's balls horrifically hard. So anyway, then I thought I played this on my Super Console X, and I thought, is this the correct speed? I didn't watch my old video because I played this years ago and I didn't watch any other videos, and I thought, no way is this running this fast. This must be an emulation thing, because you could absolutely piss death and shit bombs. So then I fired it up on FBZX on my Wii, and it's apparently, I think at least, I mean, two emulators wouldn't fuck it up, would they? Running absolutely correctly, which I would say is, or it definitely feels, quicker than the Atari ST. It's also got banging music. Excuse me, banging music gives me a gacky throat apparently, because this is a 48K only ROM as far as I can tell. And so it's using the beeper. There's no music in game, unfortunately, and unlike the Amiga version, which I played very recently, dependent upon when I make this video live, you've got the bezels down the side, on the left for player 1, on the right for player 2, and obviously they've kind of filled it with the signatures of the two programmers. Nice touch, do like that. And Taylor on the left, arcade, well, it's not, it's Toaplan, and Firebird on the right. But basically, importantly, it gives it that correct kind of bullet hell screen, you know, size that you would get in all the arcades for these types of shooters, where it's longer than it is wide. Awkward. So anyway, I am playing this on the world's worst control pad. I always like to play my Spectrum games on keys, but for whatever reason, the emulator in this just won't let me play on keys. It's a key racist, shall we say. Anyway, let's get into this. So fire. Apologies for the background noise. I do live on the busiest road in the West Country. Right, so look at this. Right, so the B's are bombs, and the 1-ups are lives. You probably already figured that. So loads going on. No slowdown whatsoever. I can absolutely hammer death. I can't hold it down, because if I hold it down, I'll wait till an enemy on the screen there you go. We get our Super Bomb, which obviously was a fireball in the arcades. There was no effect on the Amstrad. We get that multicoloured effect on the Spectrum, which loads of games use, but I really like that effect. It works out really quite well. I'm dead because I was looking up, and what you need to do is look for anything that moves that's not an enemy, and if you register it, it's a projectile, and get out of its way. I mean, this got really good reviews back in the day, so, and we were also used to monochromic games doing this, but it did make them bastard hard. Although this isn't as bastard hard as some other ones, so Slapshot, or Slap Fight I should say. Slapshot, it's hockey. That was brutal for spotting the enemies, you know, bullets, projectiles. I can't talk. War gives me a gacky throat. 1,000 points, don't know what that achieves. Does it get me an extra life at some point? But this is great. This is a perfect example of a Spectrum, you know, just, well, I don't know if I'd say punching above its weight, because there's no R-Type, but, however, just giving you the right amount of detail. I'm not looking for where the projectiles are, and it's starting to piss me off. Right amount of detail, or, you know, like Tribute Band, basically. So you know what game you're playing a port of, but never going to, like, too drastic with what it's trying to do. Playing it safe, playing it to its strengths, monochromic, and yeah. Fire does that bomb effect destroy the enemy projectiles, but this is generally considered one of the best shoot 'em ups on the Spectrum. If you didn't grow up with the Spectrum, you would probably think, how, my God, how do you play monochromic games like this? Especially like, you know, shoot 'em ups like this, because I'm not saying shmup because it's a stupid word. You just got used to it, basically. But yeah, this is generally considered one of the best shooters on the spectrum, and rightly so. My brain's just going all over the shop, trying to work out enemy projectiles. Boss, oh, these things, and these. What sort of machine is that? It's World War II, but we're in a biplane. Why? Reasons. Get the turrets as soon as you can. See? Because fuck it, he goes mental, and then you don't want to approach the boss. I doubt it's going to be as hard as it is on the Amiga without power-ups, or you're fucked. Alright, congratulations, a great score. Really? Really? Okay. There's some sort of emulation thing going on there. I mean, is this running to bollocks? Quickly? I don't know. I've only ever played this on emulation. Well, I played it, you know, back in the day, but obviously I can't remember if this is accurate compared to those Ickle Dave memories. You know, where's the bird this feather came from and stuff like that. Can you get more than just a 2 fire? See, my brain's blurring into this now watching it, so it's like too much information is going into my head. Shit got real, basically. I want to say this is faster than the Amstrad, it's smoother than the Amstrad. Obviously the colour in the Amstrad does help it, that version. I like the fact that we get an effect with the bombs. I was looking at an enemy plane and not me. How I'm still alive. Stay in the middle! I don't know. So yeah, you could argue, well, the Amstrad might be a little bit slower, but ultimately you can see shit, so it makes it a more playable game. Whereas I would say, yeah, but look how fucking tits quick and smooth this is. Oh, you mother puss bucket. Farty noises. There we go. I'll have you. Get away from the edge. Fuck. It's brutal though. I think I only got just past the level 1 when I played it years and years and years ago, to be fair. But hey, I couldn't even get level 1 on the Amiga, so, you know, what are you going to do? But obviously it can't skimp on what's going on, because, I know it's not quite up with the arcade, because then it's not a true replica, is it? You know, it's supposed to have stuff hiding in the fauna, if you will. Right, it's this background here that makes things stay in the middle. Brutal. Also, I want to shoot the tanks, so that's why. I was hanging down B then. Why didn't you fire? I should probably play it. Well, I don't know. I don't like fucking around with emulators because sometimes you just fuck them up and you can't get the controls back. But I could assign. Get here! The nuke to the second button. I'm not going to lie, I can't get keyboard to work on it, but this pad really is the Achilles heel for this great little emulation box, because it is utter shite. Yoink! Don't go too far. There you go. Oh, bomb, I'll have you, because I just used one. Can I get more than 3? I didn't like doing that. I'm assuming it does nuke their bullets. I don't honestly know. Your eyes aren't going funny. Mine are too. It's got that weird thing on some like the lines that when it scrolls, they go all funny and squiggly. Real technical term. Hey, it's not cheap with the nukes, is it? Because I'm using them a lot. Stay. Hey, got 3. Look at that. Any more coming out of this one? Oh, look at my death ray. I don't know. Oh, there's going to be planes and shits. I mean, I've got one bomb. Shit. I'll never end the war with that. See what I did there? Well, look at that. I feel like I've achieved... No, tank. Double tanks. Triple tanks. Gun turrets that clearly weren't invented in the war. I mean, that's every game, isn't it? Hey! My hands are wankered now. This is great. It's bullserifically hard, but this is great. And yeah, it plays better than the Amstrad. But not being able to spot the bullets, I mean, you kind of can if you look hard enough and give yourself nosebleed and an eye hemorrhage. But I mean, you could argue that the Amstrad is better in that area because obviously you can see them, but it's definitely quicker on it. I want to say you can fire a lot quicker as well. I've got no bombs. I'm frolicked. Yoink. And also, it shouldn't be easy because it's bullserifically hard in the arcade. Oh, it's the boats. How affectionate I was towards the boat. Oh, it's the boats. Love your boats. Sea effect's nice. Oh, we've got planes that take more than one shot. You stole that from 1940, every single one of them. And the little gunboats, who are brutal. Ah! Well, there you go. A quick go. At least I made it to level 2 of Flying Shark on the ZX Spectrum. A great shooter on the system. All the faults are, you know, I've just mentioned are obviously in it, but it doesn't matter because you grew up with the Spectrum, then you would say that this is one of the best shooters on there. And I think it's better than the Amstrad version. Anyways, always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you play the Spectrum version. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.